Hey you guys, it's me. So I wanted to talk about, first of all, why I decided to do this video. So I've been talking about a lot of spill my teas, and a lot of my spill my teas are negative teas. They're not positive teas. I've been like on a spiritual awakening right now, where I'm realizing that certain relationships just don't belong in my life. Certain people don't belong in my life. That I was so stressed out and I had so much anxiety, and I kept on trying to remember or figure out, why do I have all this anxiety? Like, why is everything so bad? Why is it making me feel so, insignificant, or whatever the case? And I remember one time, for some reason, I just had this urge to just pray like that whole week. I like prayed like a whole week long. And that week that I prayed, someone left my life. And I was the one doing the leaving. And I discovered that, I don't even know how to say this. Anyways, so I'm going to stop to spill my negative tea. And I'm going to start with spilling my positive tea, positive things that can get you to the vibration that I'm at right now. And I'm sorry, I'm going to use all these weird words, but it's because I have been on a spiritual journey. And I did my nails, by the way, you guys. I know how to do my own nails now. Anyhow, so I decided that I'm going to look at more of the positive attributes in my life, that we can't keep focusing on the negative. Yeah, bad things happen to us. Yeah, they're in the past. Yeah, they contributed to how we are today, but they don't have to define you. Your negative experience do not have to be who you are right now. Just because you went through negative things does not mean that you have to carry it into your present day moments. And I'll say this by saying, me constantly talking about the spilling my teas, constantly talking about the negative things that I experienced, constantly talking about just keeping that negative alive in my life has only contributed more negative. So, then a situation will happen, like, oh God, this situation, it's just like really hard to explain. But you attract everything. You attract the negative and you attract the positive. So we try to get on a frequency where you're happiest, you're luckiest, you're freest, everything's just great, and life is great. And when you think about life, you think about just what life is, you think about how beautiful life is, and you think about how beautiful life can be. And sometimes that negative stuff, just like bringing it up, it's continuing to live with you or on you. Like, it's like you're not moving forward, you're in the same position in a sense, mentally. Anyhow, so I remember just praying, people left my life. I remember like just listening to positive things, meditating more, writing down, journaling more. And I just remember like being on the spiritual journey, and it all started mostly when I was in counseling. But this spiritual journey has been like the best thing that has ever happened to me. The first inspirational speaker that I ever listened to that changed my life was Dwayne Dyer. And I listened to an hour-long one of his sermons. And I was like, oh my God, like I fell in love with the way that I felt afterwards. I just remember listening to Dwayne Dyer and like falling in love. And I just know that everything that's happened from that point on has been God, the universe, guiding and molding me to where I need to be. So it's like from there, I said, hey, I want this job. I want this specific job. I want to have these specific hours. I want these specific off days. I was so specific, and I manifested what I wanted in my life. Like, I have realized that life can be so easy and so fun and so fulfilling. And yes, it's hard sometimes to get off of the negative subjects and to think more positive. But once you really, really try it, once you do it for a couple of days, a week, a month, once you really start going into it, like you feel lighter and lighter and happier, and you just feel like everything's just flowing. Even with my personal relationships, if I want things to get better with me and certain people, I literally just start writing down all their positive attributes. And I swear to God, more of the positive show up in my life than when I wasn't thinking about their positive. When I was thinking about everything that they did to piss me off, then everything that they did to piss me off would manifest, would surface. But when I started thinking about everything that they do to make me happy, everything that they did to make me happy would surface and manifest. So the universe is not biased. You know, if you're thinking bad things, you're thinking, oh, this thing's gonna happen to my car, most likely that thing will happen to your car. If you're thinking about the worst case scenario that can happen in a situation, a lot of time you're attracting that. And a lot of times people are attracting these things into our life that we don't even realize that we're attracting. Like when something really bad happens to you, low key, you somewhat probably attracted it a little bit. And the more that I'm learning about this manifesting thing, and the more that I'm going on my spiritual journey, the more that I'm realizing that I am in control of my own reality. And so I decided that I'm not going to do spill my negative teas no more. I'm going to probably give y'all more uplifting advice, spilling positive tea, how to manifest, how I manifested, what I manifested. Like, you guys, I have changed my life around completely. And you know, it started off slow. It wasn't overnight. It took a while. It took a year. It's been like a year now that I've been really just like trying to get better at this and everything. Like you take it day by day. Day by day it gets better. Day by day things, you know, work in your favor. And I mean, you have good days, you have bad days, but as long as you just keep on keeping on, overall it's gonna get better. So I remember that I was sitting down with my counselor and I was in the worst energy headspace ever, and she gave me something that I can do so that I can realize that my days are not that bad. So I'm just gonna kind of share a little bit of it with you. I'm not trying to be on here too long, but I got a gratitude journal, and it's kind of like a journal like this, like, you know, it has like dates on it, and then it has like specific days. It has like things like this. I'm gonna read y'all this, like the first beginning half of it, and how, like, you know, I just thought that everything was gonna be horrible, and I thought that my life was so bad. And then, you know, she had it to where I put down like little, you know, notes and stuff, like little faces, like to kind of tell me. And then, like, the more and more I did it, the more and more I realized that my days are actually not bad at all. Like, I actually, you know, things weren't as bad as they seemed. You know, I write down my day and it wasn't bad. Like, so, anyhow. So, when I first started writing this book, I put that I wanted to find a car. I don't think I had a car at the time. Get people gifts for Mother's Day. Find peace. Feel appreciated. Feel loved. I put that I'm looking forward to barbecue day, having movie night with my mom. I put I need to finish my monetization, submit my book, do Fifi's YouTube videos, clean, gotta go to court, meal prep, do hours of DoorDash, breathe, relax. So day one, I was Monday, and I put I saw my counselor, had more peace. I felt fine. I was scared to meet Maverick's cousin. Was anxious to see what he had to say, was irritated with Felicity. The next day I said I felt fine, was scared about not getting a car. I got a car. I was annoyed when, you know, when my boyfriend didn't answer. He called back, felt happy. Went for a walk the next day, cleaned out car. Went to mall, brought stuff for my Mother's Day. Went to my mom's house, had a good day, helped my mom clean, washed her car, got the oil change, insurance, dropped Fifi off to my granny, and went to my boyfriend's house. And I went to my boyfriend's house, had an okay day. His family had a party. Went to Margie's, had an okay day. Tashina was a little annoying. So this is like what I put, right? And so this is like the first week I did it. The first week was just like, you know, not the best to me. And I was kind of like, And so, anyhow, with time, it got better, you guys. So I suggest journaling. Journaling is a good way to start trying to like get all those feelings and emotions out, trying to get them on paper, trying to see what the problem is, and then finding a solution to the problem. Like just really getting it out there. When you look back and you go, you're like, oh shit, my life's not that bad after all. Like I was tripping. Like, it's okay. So I think that I suggest, just for starters, this is my day one of advice on how to manifest, how to get your mind clear, how to start doing things that's going to put you in a good headspace, is journaling. Journaling what you want, journaling what's going on, journaling how you want things to change, journaling what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself, just anything that you can think of. There's no right or wrong way to do it. But journaling is definitely a way to start getting all those anxious thoughts, all those anxious feelings, all those bad thoughts just out. so that you can process things a little differently. You know, when it's going on in your head, you're not processing it. You're not really thinking about how to do it or when to do it or whatever. But when you journal it, you're literally sitting up here thinking about how to do it, when to do it, what's going on, how did I feel that when that happened, what makes me happy, what makes me sad. And honestly, it gets easier over time. So my first step advice for you guys is to journal. And please leave in the comment section below. Journal for 1 day, journal for a week, and let me know like what you did. Let me know how you felt. Let me know if it contributes to your life in any way. And then the next video, I'm probably gonna get more into depth on, you know, the true like how to get there, you know, methods. But yeah, y'all have a good day. I love you guys, and stay positive, stay motivated. Start listening to those positive affirmations. Sleep with positive affirmations. Wake up with positive affirmations. Think about all the good things in your life, because for every bad, there's always a good.